Alright, hello Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike, Way of Life Esports. I'm the Nightwing, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So, today we are talking about TSM, everybody's favorite team to talk about. Reginald's team, Team Solo Mid, unveils first look at 13 million Los Angeles headquarters and training facility. So for as long as I've known like TSM and Cloud9, they've kind of always just been gaming houses type teams. I think most teams still do that, but teams that I've looked at for, you know, the USA territory, I don't know how that's looked for EU or Korea or the LPL, but most, if not half of the teams for League of Legends or their other brands for esports have actually started to have training facilities. Now we know that 100 Thieves is doing this. Cloud9's is supposed to be finished. They started this a long while ago. You also have TSM finally unveiling this as well. 100 Thieves is also talking about this as well. I think theirs is almost finished as well. So let's read this article. So, Team Solo Mid Los Angeles headquarters and training facility is slated to be completed by February 2020 at a cost of $13 million. Reginald must be straight up ballin' to get this done. I don't know how he came up with $13 million. Has to be from merchandise sales. I don't know how they're making all this money, but TSM is a very popular team, the team to hate, the team to love. They're definitely the Cowboys of League of Legends, if I had to pick out a team for like them to relate to. They're definitely the team to love and the team to hate, but the facility will feature gaming practice areas, content creation sites, and a fitness and wellness center. Lenovo will sponsor a gaming lounge at the facility, and TSM has teased additional partnerships announcements to come. So also we noticed this from Team Liquid as well. Their training facility looked really good. When that one Brazilian player showed it off, it looked really well too. So I believe that this is a good step into TSM, Cloud9, and 100 Thieves getting to that next level. Oh, also CLG got a training facility as well. So, you know, I think that this is just the next step for teams, is that moving past towards gaming houses and moving towards actual facilities to have your multiple brand of esports players actually, you know, perform better. So I would like to see if the EU teams will eventually do this, since they're obviously gonna want to do, you know, things bigger outside of their own gaming house. We know that that for EU specifically, out of certain teams, that certain teams will go, we'll get apartments, so maybe the apartment thing is the next thing in line for this, and maybe North America is just trying something different. It's okay. Every way is right. No way is wrong per se. Team Solo Mid has revealed new details and shown first concept renders for its previously announced 25,000 square foot headquarters and training facility in Los Angeles, California. The facility, created by architects Next Studios, will be the first newly constructed esports training center built in Los Angeles, according to a release. Genji's new LA headquarters takes up part of the existing building. Construction is set to begin next week in Palia Vista. The Los Angeles Times pegs as a planned February 2020 opening at estimated cost of $13 million. Team Solo Mid's base of operations will include gaming and coaching rooms, content creation sites, video editing studios, and a fitness and wellness center. The team will have a full-time sports psychologist on hand to assist players. As announced in May, Team Solo Mid will partner Lenovo will sponsor the facility. Lenovo Legion Lounge will feature the brand's gaming PCs. TSM's release notes that other brand partnerships will follow, and that they will differ from standard naming rights of arrangements. So what that basically means is that, you know how standard sponsorships go through, a lot of that is basically cutthroat, as I kind of can put it, as basically as I can, since I'm actually sponsored on my main YouTube channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'll eventually show that to you guys as my main YouTube channel. But yeah, for sponsorships, most things are pretty cutthroat about how they work, but they said these are going to be a little bit different, so that's it. There's nothing else pretty much going on, And then you have TSM talking more about this. So people are really interested in this because this is big, though. A $13 million gaming house, because 100 Thieves, CLG, Cloud9, Team Liquid, the big orgs for North America are getting into doing this. And it's really interesting to see if someone like Dignitas will be doing this too. Like, are the other orgs going to go in this route to the point where players can have their own apartments, player can have a training facility, kind of like your work every day. You go to work, you go back home. It's just a lot of good stuff like that. So brands will have the opportunity to drive performance and innovation in the esports ecosystem by obtaining real-time data and feedback from TSM's players and influencers as they integrate their products into their gameplay, streaming, and daily routines, reads the release. TSM is an organization of first, and our facility will be no different. This is an investment in not only our team and players, but our organization, said Reginald in a release. We will provide our players and fans alike with an experience like none they've ever seen, featuring world-class technology that will be integrated even in the scrim room, content studio, streaming setups, and even the chairs. This will be unlike any of the other team's facilities, purposefully built in Los Angeles, which is the world capital of esports. TSM currently finds teams and players across numerous titles, including League of Legends, Fortnite, PUBG, Rocket League, and Super Smash Brothers. The team's other sponsorships include Logitech, HTC, Dr. Pepper, we're a Mountain Dew channel over here, Twitch, Geico, and Grubhub. So yes, I'm really glad that TSM is going to get this opportunity. I'm always, a very big entrepreneurish type guy. I always respect when people can, basically have their business hustle and, grind and get all of this to a certain point. I'm really proud of Reginald. I know people might say, like, how can you be proud of TSM? I am proud of their business aspects because this will drive in more potential money to the brand in general. A lot of big partnerships. This brings more people to them, and it's just all good at the end of the day. I mean, I think that everybody looking at being an entrepreneur or being a business owner should look at all of the success Reginald has had. Yes, he does get a lot of hate, but you have to respect the man for his business practices and certain things that involve TSM's League of Legends teams. Let's just hope with this new facility they can at least keep a jungler. So yeah, I do respect him for what it is, but certain things will have to certainly happen for all of that to really be effective, and all of that in lines with February in 2020. So Cloud9, CLG, 100 Thieves, Team Liquid, and TSM will have their big training facilities. I really want to see what the Cloud9 one looks like, because they have the Big Nines special on Twitch that I watch a lot, which is really good. The high quality content that is put into that is just insane. There's a few other pieces of news for League that I want to go over before this video actually, I let you guys go for today. If you guys are big fans of just, LEC, the LEC 2019 Summer Finals was the second most viewed in Europe's history. That begs the question, what is the most viewed finals in Europe's history? If we're talking about finals, had to been Fnatic versus Origin. There's no way. European League of Legends is flourishing, and not just with its talented teams. Riot Games revealed today that the LEC inaugural season was capped off with the second most watched Summer Finals in European history. The number of hours viewed during the 2019 Summer Finals actually increased by 97% from last year's Summer Finals, which is the largest on-year growth in League history. And then Quickshot tweeted, "Thank you to everybody who watched." Additionally, the 2019 LEC Summer Finals average minute audience increased from 355,568 fans, which watching at the same time, to 517,018 fans. Meanwhile, the concurrent audience for the finals peaked at 800,637 fans, which is incredible, because last year, obviously, people really didn't know who Schalke was, and then you just kind of expected Fnatic to win. Overall, basically what the article is saying is that the EU is really garnering more viewership, because I know that was a problem for them way back when they obviously were going through a struggle of gaining viewerships, because people had to differentiate themselves from the other broadcast teams that they were watching, because people like the LCK broadcast team, they like the LPL broadcast team, they like the LCS broadcast team because of their personalities. It was really hard for EU's broadcast team to differentiate themselves in terms of personality-wise to, basically, align with other people. But that is pretty interesting that they got this far. And I'm really proud of them. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Gigabyte Marines qualify for the World Championship. Everybody remembers Levi as a fan favorite. Zeros, which was on Fongvu Buffalo, the team you guys saw at MSI 2019 from this year, is now on Gigabyte Marines. He left Fongvu Buffalo, and Gigabyte Marines are now going to be going to World with Levi. So I'm really proud of Levi for getting back to the World Championship, and I'm glad he can actually get back and showcase his long-awaited skill that he's waited to showcase. I think that he was a little bit overhyped for what he was. He went through a weird route. Like, he had a really high, and then he went to 100 Thieves to practice. Like, what the freak? Like, no, just bro, just stay there. You're good in Vietnam. You can win championships. Go to Worlds for free every single year. You're already punching your ticket. You don't need to do anything else fancy. I know some players do that. Like, I'm always guaranteed Worlds, and I don't like that. You're always guaranteed Worlds. Oh my god, that has to be such the worst thing ever to be guaranteed Worlds. That World Championship that everybody works themselves for. Yeah, I don't want to be guaranteed that, but overall, I can understand that, region strength can also be a big factor into that as well. All of the teams that have qualified for the 2019 League of Legends World Championship. Okay, so let's see what all the teams have qualified. Team for North America, TL, C9, and Clutch Gaming. LEC Europe is G2 and Fnatic, and Splice. They will play tomorrow for the 2nd and 3rd seed. LCK, SKT, Griffin, and Damwon. LMS, J-Team, AHQ, and Hong Kong Attitude. And then LPL, Fun Plus Phoenix, Royal Never Give Up, and Invictus Gaming. The VCS, Gigabyte Marines. CB LoL, Flamingo Esports. Russia to be announced. Japan to be announced. Latin America is Isurus Gaming. Isurus Gaming is always going for Latin America. Oceania, I actually saw that finals with Oceania, so I knew Team Mammoth is going. LST to be announced, and Turkey has Royal Youth. Turkey has Royal Youth? Oh, that's a new team. They beat Supermassive. Wow, interesting. They beat Supermassive, and what's the other team from Turkey that everybody likes? It's 1907 Fenerbahce, right? So, yeah, interesting. But yeah, I think people are going to be super non-hyped about the LMS teams. I feel like the LMS teams are going to be really hard underdogs. Last time I saw Hong Kong Attitude was when they got knocked out by 1907 Fenerbahce in the play-ins. We haven't seen AHQ since Cloud9 beat them in that last game in 2017 Worlds, and we last saw J-Team at Rift Rivals when that first started. That is crazy, but it's going to be a really interesting world. The most unpredictable world, to say the least. So yeah, see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing. Way of Life Esports is signing out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.